Leo, I've packed all your summer camp clothes in my traveling bag. All the clothes you need are organized in there. I'll drop off the bag at your college. You can pack the other things you need in your backpack. Here's the key to the traveling bag. My mother said this as she came into my bedroom that morning and gave me the key to the travel bag. Thank you, my loving mom, I said, hugging her. We'll miss you, darling, when you're away at camp for a month. But you'll get to have a great time with your friends, my mother said. I don't like going to summer camp, but I have to go every year. Oh, by the way, did you tie my name tag to the bag? I asked. Yes, I've prepared all of that. Leo, go to the salon today and get your hair trimmed. It's gotten so long it looks a bit messy, my mother said while stroking my hair. Yeah, I thought so too. I'll go to the salon today, I said, confirming my mother's suggestion. Your hair has gotten really long. I don't know if people will mistake you for a girl, my mother said, laughing. Oh, don't joke. Then I'll cut it really short, I said, a little embarrassed. No, darling, you're so cute with your hair. I love it when you have long hair, my mother said, affectionately stroking my hair. My mother truly loved my long hair. She got me all the shampoos, conditioners, and other things I needed to take care of it. She also paid a lot of attention to my skin and appearance, and she bought me cosmetics, just like she would for a girl my age. I kept it a secret from my friends because I was afraid they would tease me. My father often said that my mother pays a lot of attention to my appearance because she never had a daughter. Leo, what are you thinking about? I have to go to the office now. Her voice broke my concentration. Go and come back safely, I said, hugging my mother. After my mother left for work, I went to the salon and got my hair done. I looked in the mirror, fascinated by my now shoulder-length, thick hair. I had wanted to grow my hair long since I was a child, and I was lucky that my mother's support and enthusiasm made it easy to fulfill that wish. My mother had told me that my long hair made me look like a girl, so I looked at my reflection with great interest. In just a few moments, I realized that what my mother had said wasn't just a joke. This surprised me. I realized that my slender body, glowing skin, beardless, delicate face, and long hair made me look feminine. It dawned on me that anyone meeting me for the first time could easily mistake me for a girl. The only thing that made me appear as a boy to others was my men's clothing. Now I understand why I had to deal with the teasing from the boys at my college. I'm surprised that I hadn't paid any attention to it until my mother pointed out today that I look like a girl. My feminine appearance gave me an indescribable, beautiful feeling that filled me with happiness. However, starting tomorrow, I'd have to spend a month engaging in rough, masculine activities with my male friends. I didn't truly enjoy spending time with boys, but I had to go to summer camp, even though I didn't want to. While thinking about this, I started packing the rest of the things I needed for camp. I chose not to pack some of the beauty creams I normally use, fearing I'd be teased by the other boys. After a few hours, I had finished preparing everything for the trip. As dusk settled in, I was relaxing on the sofa in our living room, watching TV. My attention was suddenly diverted when my mom opened the main door and walked into the house. "You're back early today?" I asked, glancing at the wall clock. I was a bit tired today, so I came home early. "By the way, your hair looks so nice, darling," she said, stroking my hair as she sat down next to me. "It does, doesn't it?" I said with a smile. "Yes, it really does. You look like a girl now," my mom said, smiling back. I couldn't think of anything to say, so I just smiled with her. We had a brief, loving chat before my mom went to her bedroom. Time slowly passed, and the darkness of night began to cover the surroundings. As usual, after dinner, I started playing video games with my friends. I was so engrossed in the fun world of gaming that I didn't notice the time passing. When I finally got ready for bed, it was already around 1 a.m. the next day. However, as soon as I lay down, I quickly fell asleep. I was suddenly woken up by my mom tapping my back and calling my name. "Leo, good morning, darling. Wake up quickly." "You need to go to summer camp today, right?" my mom said. "Good morning, Mom." I replied with sleepy mood. I felt very sleepy because I had to wake up before I had gotten enough sleep, but since I had to go to college early, I quickly got ready. Afterward, my mom and I drove to our college in her car. When we arrived, both buses were already there, but none of the other students were visible yet. Since we weren't allowed to use our mobile phones during the summer camp, I gave mine to my mom and walked toward the buses. As I approached, a woman standing nearby asked for my name. Then, she directed me to one of the buses. When I boarded, there was no one else inside, so I looked for a seat I liked and walked toward the back of the bus. Feeling sleepy because I hadn't had enough sleep, I sat in the back so I could travel comfortably until we reached the summer camp. The sleepiness that had accompanied the morning chill made me feel even more sleepy. Before I knew it, I was fast asleep. I had no idea how long I had been asleep. At some point, I began to hear soft voices around me, and I smelled a woman's perfume. I looked around in shock, and my mind instantly became clear from what I saw. Everyone around me was girls my age. I looked even closer to make sure I wasn't dreaming. It was real. I realized that I was on the bus designated for the girls' summer camp. I knew that there were separate summer camps for boys and girls in 2 locations. It was now clear to me that the woman who had checked the list of names and directed me to this bus had made a mistake. I couldn't even imagine what I was supposed to do. I had no idea how the people on the bus would react if I told them I was a boy. I decided that my best bet was to explain the situation to the camp supervisor once we arrived and hope they could help me. With that plan in mind, I decided to sleep again until we got there. Just as I was about to doze off, I noticed a girl staring at me. "You were in a deep sleep, weren't you?" she asked. "Yes, I fell asleep," I said softly, my male voice not standing out too much. "I saw you sleeping from the moment I got on the bus. I'd like to get to know you." "I'm Mia," she said. "It's a pleasure to meet you, Mia." "I'm Leo," I replied. "Leo is a very rare name. I really like the way you are, Leo. I think you're a different kind of person," Mia said. Mia, who didn't know I wasn't a girl, must have seen me as someone special. I wasn't surprised that Mia saw me as special. At this moment, I can't tell her my real situation. I have to continue to be like a girl in front of her, I replied to Mia with a smile. Our conversation continued until our destination. In the meantime, we became friends. "Leo, we've arrived at the camp location," Mia said. Slowly, one by one, everyone started to get off the bus. Since I had to talk to the camp supervisor alone, I waited for everyone else to get off the bus to be the last one to get off. "Leo, are you planning on staying on the bus for a long time?" Mia said with a smile as she got off the bus. After everyone else got off the bus, I got off too. I looked around to make sure the camp supervisor was not around with other girls. I slowly approached the camp supervisor. She was a stern-looking woman. I was nervous as I got closer to her. She looked at me all at once. "Hey, cute girl, do you need help?" "My name is Mason," the camp supervisor called out to me. I need to talk to you," I said, my words fumbling. Let's talk quickly." "I need to divide you all into groups," Mason said impatiently. "Mason, I'm at the wrong camp," I told her. "What's your name?" Mason asked, looking at the name list in her hand. "My name is Leo," I said. Mason looked for my name on the list she was holding. "Your name is on this list. You're at the right camp." "Come quickly to where the other girls are," Mason said, preparing to walk away. "Mason, I'm not a girl. I'm a boy. I came to go to the boys' camp. They made a mistake, and I got on the girls' bus," I said all at once. Hearing this, Mason gave me a sharp look. She looked me up and down, from head to toe. Then she raised her voice. "I understand that you're a girl who wants to be like a boy. I've met plenty of people like you. You can't fool me," Mason said in a slightly raised voice. "I'm telling the truth. Please understand me, Mason," I pleaded with her. "Leo, stop this lie now. I can understand what you want. As you spend time at this camp, you'll realize for yourself how beautiful life can be as a girl. Please come with me now so we can divide everyone into groups," Mason replied very sternly. "Mason, please listen to me for a moment," I started to say, but Mason interrupted me, raising her voice. "Leo, don't make me angry. I'm not ready to listen to your lies. Please let me do my job. I can understand you, Leo. But don't tell me your lies again. Be a good girl and get involved in the camp activities and spend these days happily. The experiences you get from this camp will be very important for you," Mason said. After that, she went to where the other girls were gathered. The response I got from Mason was not at all what I expected. Her behavior confirmed one thing for me. It would be an extremely difficult task to prove to her that I was a girl. I couldn't think of anything to do. I stood right where I was, deep in thought. Mason saw that I was standing still and called out to me. "Leo, be a good girl and come now, we're getting late," Mason said this time in a slightly more friendly tone. She must have felt sorry for talking to me harshly before, and decided to speak to me with a little kindness. I had no other choice but to do as she said. I slowly walked to where the other girls were. Mason began to divide the girls there into groups. I was wondering what kind of group I would get. In the meantime, I heard Mason say my name. Mason then announced the names of the other members of my team. The name of the last member she mentioned brought me relief. It was none other than Mia, the girl I had met on the bus. Being in the same group as Mia was a huge relief for me at that moment. "It's amazing that we both got selected for the same group, Leo," Mia said, surprised. "I'm surprised too, but I'm really happy that I got selected for your group," I said happily. After the upsetting incident with Mason, Mia was the only person I felt close to. Being with her was a huge relief for me at that moment. I stayed close to Mia because the thought of spending time in the same camp with a bunch of girls was a huge challenge, and it was tormenting my mind. After everyone was divided into groups, we went to our assigned camp hut. The sight that greeted me when I entered the camp hut was captivating. The hut was beautifully designed to suit girls. Mia was appointed as our group leader, which made me happy. I spent a few moments enjoying the beauty of the hut, and wasn't interested in talking to the other girls. After a little while, Mia asked all of us to come near her. We gathered around her. "Girls, I'm so happy to meet you all. My name is Mia. I want the rest of you to introduce yourselves to our new friends too," Mia said. Olivia, Tasma, and Lara, who were in our group, introduced themselves. Finally, I briefly introduced myself. "Our bags will be brought over in a little while," Mia said. Mia's words sent a chill down my spine. I started to worry that when the other girls saw the male clothes in my bag, it would cause a commotion and create problems for me. I also remembered that I could use my bag of male clothes to prove to Mason that I was a boy. But I also wondered if, because I had come to the wrong summer camp, my bag had been delivered to the boys' camp instead. In any case, I realized my bag was another problem waiting to happen, and I was frustrated. A little while later, Mason arrived at our camp hut with our bags. "Mia, Olivia, Tasma, and Lara, your bags are here. Leo, our team seems to have misplaced your bag. We'll get it to you as soon as possible, we apologize. I'll get you some clothes you can use for today," Mason said. "Mason, I can give her some of my clothes." Mia immediately offered to help me. "Thank you, Mia." Mason thanked Mia. After that, Mason gave us ladies' t-shirts in our group's assigned pin color. Then, Mason left. "Leo, don't be upset. I'll give you my clothes until you get your bag back," Mia said, holding my hand. "Do I have to wear girls' clothes now?" I asked myself. I couldn't bring myself to wear them. If I'm at a girls' summer camp, I can't avoid dressing like one either. Not knowing what to do, I sat down on the bed. Just then, Mia came to me with a group t-shirt. "Leo, here's your t-shirt," she said, handing it to me. "I'll get dressed later," I replied, putting the shirt aside. "Leo, change your clothes quickly. We need to go for lunch too." Olivia, who had been quiet until now, told me. "If you're too lazy to change, I can help you," Tasma said with a smile. No, I'll change myself," I said, immediately jumping up from the bed. But Mia, who was behind me, suddenly pulled my shirt all the way up. Because she did something so unexpected, I couldn't stop her. All the girls went silent at once when they saw my flat chest. I immediately pulled my shirt back down. Now they knew I was a boy, and they'd probably think I had lied to them. I might get into trouble. Thinking about this, I looked at them with great regret and helplessness, and sat back down on the bed. I saw all the girls there, looking at each other's faces. I was very scared, because I had a feeling they were about to cause me some trouble. Just then, breaking the silence, Mia spoke up. "Leo, now we can understand why you were acting so strangely," Mia said. "There was nothing I could do. They already knew I was a boy. I had no other choice but to apologize, so I decided to apologize to them." "I'm sorry." I started to say, but Olivia cut me off. "Leo, there's nothing to be sorry about. There are plenty of girls like you. This isn't a problem that's just for you, Leo. A lot of girls our age have that problem. Don't think about it too much and get upset. Everything will work out with time. Olivia said in a very kind and friendly tone. I couldn't understand what she meant. I was very confused and started to think again about what she had said. What Olivia said is absolutely true. We don't have a problem with your appearance. Let's just enjoy our time at this summer camp, Mia said, holding my hand. I still couldn't grasp what Mia and Olivia were saying. Tasma and Laura also said they agreed with Mia and Olivia. Since I couldn't understand anything properly, I decided to ask them about it. I don't understand what you're saying, I stammered. Leo, we know you're upset about your flat chest. Don't be sad that your breasts aren't big. And we won't make fun of you or hurt you because we know about it. Your breasts will develop with time. Mia said I was even more surprised by Mia's explanation. All this time, I thought they had figured out I was a boy when they saw my flat chest, but completely contrary to what I thought, my friends believed I was a girl with a flat chest. I felt a sense of relief knowing they saw me as a girl with a flat chest rather than a boy. I let out a sigh. Thank you very much for treating me like your friend, I said in a loving tone. After that, all the girls came and hugged me. The mental pressure I had been feeling slowly went away. Now we're good friends. Let's enjoy this vacation, Laura said. Hey, we need to go to lunch soon. Leo, girl, you need to get dressed in our group t-shirt, Mia said. Leo, you should wear a bra with your t-shirt. I have padded bras. I'll give you a new one, Olivia said, making a suggestion I had not expected at all. That's a good idea. If you wear a bra like that, others won't know about your problem, Mia said, approving Olivia's suggestion. While Mia was talking, Olivia brought me a new padded bra. At that moment, I thought it was wise to do as they said. The bra Olivia gave me was very beautiful and managed to captivate me. Now I had to face the next problem. Since I had never worn a bra before, putting it on was a challenge. I held the bra in my hand and started thinking. What's the problem now, Leo? Tasma asked with a smile. I think our girl has never worn a bra before, Mia said, laughing. Wait, I'll help you, Mia said, taking the bra from my hand. With Mia's help, I put on the bra. After that, I put on the group t-shirt. For the first time in my life, wearing a bra gave me a strange feeling. I looked at my chest, which was now beautifully shaped and protruding forward, instead of being flat. Wow, now our girl looks beautiful, Lara said, looking at me carefully. Wait, I'll apply some lipstick on your lips, Olivia said, applying her own lipstick to my lips. Then I looked at my new reflection in a mirror there. What I saw in the mirror was the image of a young woman. That sight was able to surprise me. My appearance had now completely transformed into that of a girl. Being so beautiful as a girl also gave me a subtle sense of pride. I stared at my feminine reflection in the mirror without blinking. My attention was broken when Mia patted my shoulder. We can admire the look later. We're hungry now, Mia said with a laugh. Okay, let's go, I replied. After that, the 5 of us went to the hut for lunch. A bra made my chest area a bit uncomfortable. I tried to adjust the bra straps over my t-shirt from time to time. Seeing I was uncomfortable, Olivia told me, "Don't keep adjusting that. This feels a bit itchy," I said softly. Being in a place with other girls as a girl myself made me feel a bit shy. But there was nothing else I could do. The fact that there were no men in this place gave me some relief. After a little while, we entered the hut where lunch was prepared. A few girls were already there, and their attention turned to us when we entered. Without looking at them, I took my food and went to the table where the girls from my team were. It was a completely different experience from eating with the boys from my college without any reservations. All the girls were eating with restraint. I began to follow their lead. Since the cups of the padded bra I was wearing were empty, they sometimes inverted, distorting the shape of my breasts. Seeing this, Mia called out to me. "Leo, it looks like you'll have to fill your bra cups with something," Mia said. I replied. After eating, we returned to our camp hut. Since we didn't have any special activities that evening, we just had a friendly chat in the camp hut. As the evening approached, we got ready for the night's program.